Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake of RobertoBlake.com, helping you create something awesome today with my friend Mike.
Hi, I'm Bijuu Mike.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about how to grow a YouTube gaming channel because Mike grew to 750,000 plus subscribers on YouTube.
Yep.
And he did it with a little bit of advice from yours truly.
No, he helped tremendously. I think he's underplaying the value that he brought me, for real.
You still had to make good content.
No, yeah, you're right. You got to put the work in, but your advice really pushed me forward.
So, ultimately, if you were gonna say there were maybe three main core things that really made a difference for your channel. First of all, guys, go look at his channel. I'm gonna throw some screenshots up, but Mike does some really interesting and different gaming content, and I'm not gonna spoil it. You just kind of have to check it out for yourself if you're a gamer. And one of the things I like and appreciate is that Mike did really good thumbnails. It matters in this genre,
oh my
people.
God, that was a huge thing.
Yeah, so what are 3 or 5 things? What are 5 things people in your genre that want to do YouTube gaming need to do to stand out, to be different, and to crush it?
Well, I mean, yeah, you already said it, thumbnails. Thumbnails are so huge. You know, you can make the most, I mean, you've heard it, you can make the most amazing video in the world, but if your thumbnail looks like crap, no one's gonna click it. So it really doesn't matter, so yeah.
Because clicks or views.
No, yeah, I mean, a lot of gaming YouTubers I see put just this plain, boring text with a picture
from the game. And
yeah, it really just has to make sense to whatever game you're playing. Yeah.
So you think it's closer to how packaging on the game itself sells the game, and the way that they brand in social media, that if you do similar things and it looks like the company could have made this.
No, exactly. And another really good strategy for gamers that has really worked for me that I still use is to focus on a certain aspect of the game. So if you find out that you can do something in the game that a lot of people don't know of, and you put that's a great way to get discovered.
Well, can you give an example of something like that?
Well, okay, I play a lot of Hello Neighbor or Yandere Simulator on my channel, and there's a lot of secrets or maybe glitches. You know, it could be something as simple as a glitch. So if you can find a glitch and show people how to do it, I mean, that's
so
enough.
If you can make your thing, you make your quote unquote, I almost hesitate to use the word gimmick, but I think you kind of, in an entertainment genre, everyone needs what they call a hook or a shtick or a gimmick. You need something unique, so it could be that all glitches reveal. I mean, we talked about the completionist. We talked about achievement hunter. We talked about okay, if you can do 100% completion on a game, that makes you unique. You own that.
Yeah, that was
If you're gonna be the person who covers YouTube gaming, but you always do character development, or you do something like what Gaijin Goomba did, where he covered culture of gaming.
Oh yeah, no, his videos are really good.
So you gotta have something, you gotta have a good thumbnails and a great visual branding style and aesthetic. We talked about that.
Yes.
But then you also need some kind of very specific, unique hook for your channel.
Yeah.
What's your channel do differently?
What does my channel do differently?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's really probably the videos. I mean, I
It's
do.
your personality?
Yeah, my personality is definitely different. I know that kind of sounds cliche, but really, that's it. That's what's going to keep people from coming. And plus, you can't miss this crazy bright hair.
Yeah, so I guess another tip for YouTube gamers is dye your hair.
Just dye your hair. That's all you got to do.
Apparently.
No. It's a lot more than that. You have to have personality, and dyeing your hair is not enough.
Nope. Well, so what, from a technical standpoint, because I know that's probably a lot of my stuff that helped you besides just obviously the just do it stuff. What from a technical standpoint really helped?
Well, technical. I mean, I don't know. Would hardware count as far as that?
We could go hardware, or we can go the YouTube side of things.
Well, I mean, tagging your videos and titling them. You have to. It works with the thumbnail. Your title has to really work with the thumbnail, and that's one thing. So I was talking about the glitches and stuff like that. Well, the title's got to represent that. You can't just put anything, and that's how it's worked for me.
Do you feel like a lot of people in your genre put titles that don't help them?
Oh yeah. People just they put what they do. Say for instance they're playing Grand Theft Auto or something. They'll put Grand Theft Auto Episode 1. You think anyone's gonna watch that?
No, there's no context and everything like that.
Exactly.
But what if I put something like sick car flip GTA 5?
Yeah. Then they put like a thumbnail of you on top of giant building or something. It's very visual and nice.
Curiosity.
Curiosity is a big one.
Yeah, so I think that's important. We talked about, okay, the SEO, the titles, descriptions, the tags. Like, when you started doing that, what subscriber level were you at when you started taking that seriously?
Yeah, so I don't even know. I think I was well under 1,000 for sure.
Under 1,000.
Yeah.
Like, and how long ago was that?
It was, oh my God. I would say it's almost 2 years ago.
Okay, so
Almost two.
so in 2 years, you went from 1,000 subscribers in 2 years to where you're almost at 1 million,
Almost
getting ready to be a
1 million.
gold play button holder. Right, okay.
It's absolutely amazing.
So so that was 2 years ago, like late 2015 or early 2016?
Oh, it was 16.
All right, so it was 2016, so it was like 18 months ago, like not quite 2 years.
Oh. Well, maybe it was end of 15. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah,
I'm so bad with
all right,
times.
but either way, it's still less than it's less than 2 whole years, I guess.
No, exactly.
So that's the thing. The reason I bring that up that's interesting to me is because what I keep hearing is it's impossible, it's impossible, it's impossible.
Exactly.
It's 2017, it's 2016, it's 2015. I've been at this for 3 years or 4 years. It doesn't work. Blah 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 blah. I keep hearing it.
Yeah.
2 years, and you're you by far surpassed me, and I started out with more subscribers than you. Different genre, of course.
Yeah.
But everyone talks about YouTube being saturated. Everyone especially talks about the gaming niche being saturated. You still found a way to be relevant in the last 2 years and get almost to 1 million subscribers, and you're still climbing. You're still climbing. I'm watching.
Yeah. No. I see a lot of people doing the same things, and yeah, I do have friends and people that I see that kind of just are the same as they were years ago. I mean, for me, the hook for me that's really helped me is certain aspects, focusing on certain aspects of the game. That's one thing that definitely helped me, and just developing a personality and having inside jokes that people can relate to. They'll keep coming back.
Did you figure out a format for your videos? Like a structure that you go with that you saw keeps your audience watching longer?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't call it too unique, but yeah, definitely adding something really funny that happened in the video in the beginning, and then an intro playing, and then getting into the video from there really helps people.
And leading up to that funny moment of what led up to that, the context.
Yes.
So that's the that's the TV show thing to do.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. It's just
and I see vloggers doing it now too.
Yeah.
I see them doing that between their thumbnail and the first 10 seconds of a video. It's oh, I need to see what leads up to that.
Exactly.
And then they get 5 minutes in, which gets them the watch time, and then it's okay, or sometimes 8 minutes in.
Yeah, I know.
Even Gary Vee, we saw him a couple of minutes ago, but he started doing that with Daily V.
Yeah. It really works. It works a lot, definitely.
Yeah, so I think all of that's important. What's an unexpected piece of advice you think you could give people, something they wouldn't expect?
Oh man, it's hard to think of. Unexpected?
Yeah, something that they you think gets overlooked. What do you think gets overlooked?
It's kind of what I've been saying. I think it's the certain aspects of the game, a glitch or anything like that. I feel like that's overlooked. People, especially gamers and new gamers especially, think that they could just play the game, a popular game, and then it'll get views. That's not always the case.
You need an angle. You need
you need an angle. People don't focus on that. They just put it out there and expect people to watch it.
Now, with your thing, when you started, how engaged were you with your community? Even though you only when you had almost nobody watching, how responsive were you? How much were you engaged with your fans?
Always. I responded to every single comment. Yeah.
Until you couldn't.
Exactly. Well, yeah. I could do it more. I'm not gonna lie. I can do it a lot more, and especially hearing Gary talk makes me really feel bad for not doing it more. But,
Gary makes everyone just want to work harder.
He really does. He really does, and I think that's why he gets paid so much to do what he does.
Yeah, I think it matters. If you were starting your channel over tomorrow, or starting a new channel tomorrow, what would your advice to yourself be?
Oh my God, so many things. Get decent lighting, decent quality. It doesn't have to be amazing, but just get decent.
You look back at your old videos and you cringe, right?
It's so bad. The funny thing is, I thought they were good back then. I was like, oh, this is good, but I look back on it now, it is not good.
If people are just getting started, what do they need in terms of hardware? A lot of the gaming community is younger YouTubers. Mm-hmm. What do they actually need, and is it affordable? Can they make the money they need mowing lawns or working fast food to do a gaming channel?
Yes. I can even tell you what to get. Get a Logitech webcam. That'll work just fine. It
So
plugs
that's $60.
Yeah. I'm sure you use it too. Plugs right into your computer, and I use that for the longest time. I think even Markiplier used that. And
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see where that went.
Yeah, we use the $90 one, the new one.
Yeah. Even if you can do 100, you can get a pretty good one. 100 something.
Yeah.
I can't remember the.
What
exact
about
price.
microphones?
Blue Snowball?
Blue Snowball, not the Yeti.
Well, no, that is the go-to one. But I use the Blue Snowball since.
Your audio's pretty good, so wow. That's...
Well, no, I don't get me wrong. I use the Blue Spark now, but I use the Blue Snowball since like 400,000 subscribers. So that just proves that you don't need the best to grow.
Yeah, no, I mean, I still do a lot of stuff budget that, like, and people are like, really? And like, yeah.
You'd be surprised.
So that matters. Like, what about like video capture and things of that nature?
Well, I use Fraps, but if you have Windows 10, they have a free program. There's Razer, I think Shadow Play. It's a free capture
I think that's what I've heard about that.
Yeah, there's
Have you
OBS.
used OBS? Have you used it?
I use OBS mostly now.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's free.
Yeah. All right. So again, not that expensive to get into.
Yeah.
So like, aside from the gaming itself, like maybe this is like at best a $250 investment, modestly speaking, between video and lighting and audio.
And the cool thing about it is that most of the games that I play are free.
Okay, so that's even interesting. So yeah. So again, $250. I know I could make that in a summer, like not even a summer, like in a week mowing grass.
You can make that.
Like that was when I was a kid. Yeah, as a kid I could have done that.
Yeah.
So that's easy enough. In terms of a computer, then.
Now, see, that's where you can't really cut. You can't really cut the.
Build a $400, $600 gaming rig, right?
You can do that. See, I didn't do that because I don't know how to build it. I could have learned, but I didn't.
So you bought?
I bought a more expensive one at Best Buy.
Cyberpower?
No, it was actually it's Asus.
Okay. Asus is good. Asus is solid in the gaming community. So no, I believe that. That makes total sense. And again, that's something you can save up for. Like Walmart has them. You can lay them away if you have to.
Yeah.
You can lay it away. You can work it down. Like you can you can figure it out. You can build it piece by piece too. Like if you know how to do that, or if you like Austin Evans is one of my favorite tech YouTubers for his PC builds. Linus Tech Tips too. Like even I am considering just doing another PC build because there are brands that want to work with me on that.
Oh, that's awesome.
I could teach people from scratch how to build a video editing machine. But guess what? Video editing machine for YouTube and a gaming rig, almost identical.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so you have everything you need in the one machine there for whether you want to edit YouTube videos or make your gaming videos at the same time. It does both.
Yeah,
That's irony.
I remember I bought my PC on a credit card, and it paid off.
You could get your whole YouTube setup, apply for, if you're a college kid, you could apply for an Amazon credit card. They'll approve almost anybody, apparently. And you get like $1,000 or $1,500 or even $2,000 credit. Yeah. You buy the right stuff. In fact, go to robertoblake.com/YouTube gear and you'll see all the things you need to buy to start a YouTube channel. But you can buy that stuff on Amazon, credit it, figure out how to make your money back, and even if you don't, you just pay down the credit card little by little, piece by piece, and you have all this gear to just do something at some point. So that's just one way to do it. I like buying things cash.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nice.
But some people, not everyone has that situation, so
No, that is true. But if you're a gaming YouTuber, it doesn't have too much of a startup. And it definitely pays off if you're consistent. You always say it all the time, consistency.
Yeah.
That if I didn't have that, I would not be here.
What do you use to make your thumbnails? Photoshop. They can have 30-day free trial to Photoshop. If they're Windows or Mac and they need an alternative, they can use Affinity Photo because it's like $50 or whatever.
GIMP too is free, right?
GIMP is free, but it's kludgy and everything like that. Affinity Photo, if you don't worry about the ecosystem and you just need something to make graphics, Affinity Photo can be competitive with Photoshop as a standalone product.
Oh yes.
But not comparatively to the Adobe ecosystem. And I wouldn't say for professional designers that I think the ecosystem matters. But if you're just a YouTuber or you're just trying to do stuff on the internet and you have a few bucks, Affinity Photo is actually a great program. A lot of people mistake my stance on that because they know I'm pro Adobe, but I'm for the ecosystem.
Yeah.
I dump on Apple all the time as far as their hardware, but their ecosystem is amazing.
Yeah.
So I still buy, you know what I mean? So guys, don't think you have to be fancy. Don't think you have to have this brand or this thing or that thing. You can use most of this stuff free or affordable or cheap.
Yeah, no.
And it will work.
Yeah, exactly. It's really about the personality, and you gotta be yourself and
Personality and packaging.
no, seriously, you can have some really bad video quality. I mean, sound is probably more important.
Yeah.
They need to be able to hear you.
But a good thumbnail gets you to click, and a personality gets you to stay, and that watch time, and those two things are the key.
Yeah, I know of a YouTube channel who still uses that webcam. And they have well over 1 million subscribers. They still use that webcam.
No, I think PewDiePie does too.
Yeah.
I think it's literally the same webcam he uses for streaming. Because I mean, it's just this one that everyone uses. The Logitech webcams are just like the best. This video not brought to you by Logitech, but Logitech, like, we're homies. Like, keep sending me stuff.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Yeah.
People overthink it, and they want to get the most expensive stuff. But no.
Do you even use like a fancy keyboard and mouse?
No, I don't. My keyboard is actually, I can't even see the letters anymore. Some of it. Some of the letters, I
Wow.
can't even see them anymore.
But it was like what, like a $40 keyboard or something?
It came with the computer.
Oh wow. Okay, so it was like a $20 keyboard.
I did have to replace my mouse because it stopped working.
What'd you end up getting?
It was a Logitech.
MX Master?
It was some wireless mouse that I found for like $5.
Oh wow.
I'm not even joking.
Jesus. Okay, so yeah, no, I'm fancy. I have like, $50 and $60 mice because wrist. I can't have my wrist being cramped.
It would probably benefit me a lot if I
Like,
did
dude,
something
just
like that.
reach out to Logitech and get them to Logitech. Send Mike like the MX Master mouse, or
please.
send him like the G something from the G600 series and everything like that. Hook him up with a mouse. Hook him up with a headset. What are you using for a headset?
Razer Kraken. Yeah, just the regular ones. Yeah, those
Logitech,
are
hook them
nice.
up with a headset, please. Like, real talk. Like, reach out to them, do some kind of brand integration. Because you have a tremendous channel. You influence a lot of people. I think that you're gonna inspire a lot of people to start this YouTube gaming thing. And I think you're proof that it's not over just because it's 2017. You started 2 years ago with 1,000 subscribers. You have triple what I have. You get tremendous views. You have videos with over 1 million views. You knock it out of the park, and you do good stuff.
Oh yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, so thank you for being on the channel, Mike. Guys, go ahead and check out Bijuu Mike. Subscribe to his channel if you want to be a YouTube gamer, or if you just enjoy watching YouTube gaming content. Thanks for just helping me explain, because like, I can talk about how you can grow this type of channel and that type of channel, but it helps to hear it from somebody who's actually doing it.
No, exactly. I love being here. It's still crazy to be sitting here.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, you guys, so you know what to do. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to both of our channels. Leave us your questions in the comment section. Both of us will take a look. We'll try and see what we can help you out on. As always, you guys, thanks so very much for watching. And don't forget, go out there and create something awesome today. Take care.